I've been wanting to tell you about us buying a house, and I had all these different ideas. How are we gonna tell you? Moving day when we move in, I thought about having the keys in hand, vlogging the whole experience, walking in the house for the first time. That day did not go as planned. We got the keys and it was raining that day. And we were determined. We were going to sleep in the house. And we had a friend of ours bring a trailer and we loaded it up with all of our beds and stuff, and our beds were getting wet. Not a good time to showcase the house or to vlog. How else can I tell them that we moved in and we bought a house? And I'm having these different ideas of trying to showcase the house. We're like, okay, well, we'll wait until we get the pictures up. We'll wait until the house is perfect. And then I had an idea for this video. 4 tips for buying a house. So all of you that actually do follow my channel, I want to apologize for waiting so long to tell you that we bought a house or that we're doing good and we're getting situated. We've been really busy, even like today. I told Rachel I want to make a video, and when we came back home, she started doing yard work, and I'm over here with a camera. So I'm gonna give you these 4 tips, and then I'm gonna change clothes and go help her, all right? Tip number 1, know your budget. The rule of thumb is about 25% of your income. So if you're bringing home $600 a week, then $600 would probably be the sweet spot for what you'd want to pay for a mortgage. There are online calculators that you can find out the property taxes, the interest rate, and get a really good idea of what the payment would be. And then find out, okay, so what price range of houses can we look for? What? She wants to join us. All right, so tip 1, know your budget. Tip number 2 is get pre-approved. The first time we ever looked for a house, we went out and we called the name that was on the contact card out in the front yard, and he came out and he showed us the house, and then afterwards he asked, are you pre-approved? Like, no. He pretty much chewed us out for not being pre-approved. He said we were wasting his time, we would waste anybody else's time. Don't bother me, kid. It's like, are you serious? So be pre-approved. Now we have tip number 3. This is my favorite tip. Make a list of your wants, your must-haves, and your must-not-haves. We sat down and we ironed out, okay, this is what we have to have. This is necessary. And then, okay, so this is what we want, but this is kind of what we can give up if we had to. If you have a budget, you're not gonna get every single thing you want. And especially now with prices going up, we wanted a large yard. We wanted to be outside city limits, somewhere that we could have chickens and have bonfires. We wanted somewhere that the kids could play outside and we would feel safe without worrying that somebody was gonna come by. Those are the things that we were not gonna budge on. Now the things that we wanted a 3-bedroom house. We wanted a house that was over 1,500 square foot. We wanted 2 bathrooms, but we didn't get all those. This house is like 1,300 square foot. And it has 1 bathroom, and it's only a 2-bedroom. Now say, whoa, wait a minute, you have 4 kids. True, downstairs, it was nice enough that we could furnish it for a 3rd bedroom. So we actually built a wall in the basement, we put epoxy on the floor, and we made it livable so the girls had a bedroom. So now we have a 3-bedroom house, plus a playroom in the basement, and an office. That's almost like having a 5-bedroom house, but we bought a 2-bedroom. You can look at the house and see the potential, and see, I may have to give this up, but I can make this work. So make a list. And the last tip I have for you today, tip number 4, is search relentlessly. I like that word, relentlessly. Now, I didn't do that very often. Here's Zoe, but Rachel did. She was on the websites every day, searching what's available, what's opening up, how long has that been on the market, what's it worth, and what that does is it tells you what houses are going for. If you're actually getting good bang for your buck. You can look at the houses and go, for the market, I've seen what's on the market. That's not worth it. And you also know, can I wait? Am I gonna find something better? We ran across a couple of houses that we thought were perfect, but they sold. Well, if we wait, we'll find another one. The market's going so fast nowadays that you need to be pre-approved and search relentlessly because it might be gone in a few hours. You want to make sure that if you find a house that is good for you, that you go look at it and you can put an offer on it right away. I guess I do have 5 tips. Here's a bonus, because I said 4, right? A bonus tip, unless you're investing, it's not necessarily is it worth it compared to the market. Is it worth it to you? There's a lot of aspects to this house that it is very much worth it for us. But for other people, they told us, no, it's not worth the money. It's too much. Is it too much, or is it too much for them? It might be too much for them and perfect for you. And other houses, they might be a good deal. They might be a great deal. But for you, maybe it won't be a good fit. Just know for yourself, do your own research, and then when you find something that fits your family, go for it. So, my favorite tip, if anything, is make that list. There's a tree that fell before we ever moved in. They cut it up and left it.
Come on, come and get your hands dirty.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And we're gonna try to clean up that today. So, I'm gonna let you go. Like always, work harder and smarter, stay diligent. We tried to push the logs all the way down the whole yard, which is actually a really long yard, and we couldn't get them. Neighbor came by, said, "Why didn't you call me up?" He's like, "I've got the tractor."
Go do it! Do it! You can do it!